My name is Bastian. I'm a qualified automotive technician. I am 39 years old and had a sports climbing accident in 2013. Standing still without support is the most difficult thing for me. I always have to keep moving. When I try to stand still without support, I can only concentrate on standing and can't do anything else at the same time. Walking on uneven ground is very difficult because I constantly twist my ankle.
He ended up with incomplete paraplegia due to a comminuted fracture of the first lumbar vertebra. Bastian has muscular deficits which mainly affect the calf muscles. They've more or less failed completely. There are also insufficiencies in the musculature used for dorsiflexion and the abductors, as well as the knee flexors. But the insufficiency of the calf muscles is the main problem. The calf musculature is very important in terms of controlling standing and ensuring a stable stance, and it's responsible for the natural extension of the knee at the end of the stance phase. In Bastian's case, this weakness of the calf musculature results in a so-called crouched gait. A crouched gait refers to the flexion or bending of the ankle joint, knee joint and hip joint. The dysfunction of the calf muscles makes walking very tiring because the quadriceps muscles have to take on a lot of work due to this constantly flexed posture. The main fitting objective for Bastian is to compensate the insufficiency of lower leg musculature, in particular the weak calf muscles. The region where Bastian lives is very hilly and uneven, which makes the Nexgear Tango joint an excellent fitting option in this particular situation. On the one hand, it ensures a good energy return because the springs are very strong, and on the other hand, it makes it possible to retain a very high degree of mobility in the ankle. And it's very important to ensure maximum dorsal extension when walking uphill in particular. The Nexgear Tango gives us the opportunity to adjust the static and dynamic situation separately. For Bastian's fitting, we first carried out the static alignment with the dummies. We only inserted the springs as a second step so we could adjust the optimal dynamics to the patient's needs. The advantage of this method is that we can achieve the largest possible range of motion of the upper ankle joint. During the dynamic alignment, we place particular focus on ensuring that the physiological knee extension is reached at the end of the stance phase. The Nexgear Tango fitting has resulted in significant improvements in Bastian's gait pattern and stance.